This is our shoulder CAR video. So this not only is a self-assessment tool, but it's an anti-inflammation tool and it's a maintenance tool. This movement stimulates the deepest layer of connective tissue that typically doesn't get great blood flow, doesn't get a lot of great nervous system input. Full range of motion exercises tend to miss a lot of the functionality of the shoulder. So I'm doing this kneeling. You can do this standing. The only reason I'm doing it kneeling is so that you can see my hand as I go all the way up. And I'm not touching the ceiling of the basement that I'm filming in. All right? So getting a nice stable base, we're breathing into our ribs. So we're creating tension here, like somebody's gonna, okay, this is a good example, like your toddler's gonna come up and punch you in the stomach. I wish that didn't happen to me as often as it does, but it does, because I have two crazy rambunctious little boys. All right, we are going to squeeze our opposite hand and keep it down at our side. We are going to open our palm like you're going to, let's say, wave. That's a much nicer thing that I was gonna say. So as you do this, you can squeeze your hands together, think Barbie hand or knife edge. You're gonna reach your arm across your body as far as you can, keeping that palm up. From here, start to go up towards your head. Thumb is going to turn so that it's starting to face back towards, for me, the mirror behind me. From there, I'm gonna internally rotate and I'm gonna turn like I'm gonna check my watch. From here, I am dumping, continuing to internally rotate as I reach back behind me as far as I can and coming as close to my spine as I can while still reaching backwards. I'm landing with my watch face facing my hip, okay? I'm reaching straight back, I'm externally rotating, and I'm bringing my arm all the way back around past my head, back across my chest. All right, we're gonna do that 4 more times together. All right, go across, and in this case, okay, so I'll put this at the beginning of the video. When you do this, you want to create a little bit of tension in your body. So you're not going to be cheating and spinning. It's not this, like you've probably seen and maybe even done in warm-ups. It's not that. It's the idea that we are taking our shoulder through the biggest possible pain-free range of motion that we currently have access to stimulate that tissue. All right? Controlled articular rotation, articular being joint, control being the operative word. We're not swinging and we're definitely not flaring our ribs as we do this. All right? So tense, tight, across our body as far as we can. Up till just before, especially if you're dealing with shoulders, before you feel a pinch on the top of the shoulder. So that may mean here. Internally rotate, because it's going to unlock this part of the range of motion. Reach back as far as you can and land. Maintain that tension. Reach back, open up, come all the way back around to your side. All right, we're tick-tocking back and forth, trying to paint the biggest canvas that we can without cheating. One of my good friends uses the analogy of we're spraying milk out of our nipples and we're spraying it straight ahead. We're not spraying it all the way around the room. Now that may resonate more for some of you than others. That may appall some of you. Sorry. All right, 2 more reps. And this can be used as a warm-up for a workout. This can be used as an exercise in and of itself, which we use in the session that you're going to get to, the dumbbell session, training around tight shoulders, where you're just you, a dumbbell, and the ground, maybe a step or a chair. But being able to ramp up the tension as you do this is going to turn that more into an exercise and less of a therapeutic movement. But if you're going to do this at the beginning of your day, which I would highly recommend, do it at like a 3 out of 10 tension, not a 10 out of 10 tension, right? You don't need to be tensing your entire body to the point where it feels like you're holding in a fart, all right?